Hello, my friends. Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody doing today? As always, please kindly say hello if you're here so that I know that you're here. As always, before we begin, you can find the link to my course, private group, and my millionaire spreadsheet, and also my 100x coins in the description of this video down below. And I'm also going to leave it in the comment section once I'm finished making this video. But before we start off and talk about the market conditions, please kindly put a like. That will help the video with the views. And say hello. Say hello, my friends. How are you doing? How is life? What's new? I'm currently in Dubai with my family. How is everybody doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. Put a like, please kindly put a like. Anyway, guys, so let's excuse me. Let's talk about it. So currently the market has been pumping. Observation channel. Hello, my friend. How are you? Currently the market has been pumping. Bitcoin has gone from $15,600 to 24K. There's a lot of excitement out there. There are a lot of alts that have pumped pretty well. FET has pumped 7%, 700%, 700% from the lows. That's unfortunately one of those gems that I missed. And I'm not going to get in now because I don't chase green candles and I don't FOMO. That's a rule of mine. Should have bought it, near the lows, but I didn't. And that's exactly why we should always diversify and invest in different coins with different narratives. For example, FET, if I'm not mistaken, it's an AI narrative coin. Definitely going to look into AI coins, more AI coins, and diversify in that sphere of crypto too. I have students and just friends and fellow crypto investors asking me what my stance is on the market. My stance is very simple, really. As you know, me, like I do swing trade when I think the market conditions are right while we're crashing. But once we have crashed roughly, Bitcoin has crashed roughly 80%, which is it has crashed 78%, and alts have crashed 90, 95, and 99%, which they have. Of course, they can crash much further, and my strategy is prepare for that. But the point being, I stopped trading in these ranges because when you start trading after massive crashes, sooner or later the bottom is going to come in. So it doesn't matter if the bottom is in or not. Maybe is, maybe it's not. What matters is to make sure that you don't miss out on the bottom and you don't miss out on great entries because you're trading, right? So after huge crashes, I stopped trading. Right now is just long-term view and pure investing. So to me, it really doesn't matter. If you, for example, if you're one of my Patreon members, it really does not matter to me right now whether or not the market has bottomed, whether or not it's going to fly, right? We know that every single cycle is roughly 4 years. They may be lengthening. Right now, there's no technical proof to show that they are. We have yet to see whether or not that was the bottom of Bitcoin. You know exactly what I talk about and what I used to see whether or not that was the bottom. We have yet for those uh, technical targets to hit to see whether or not the bottom is in fact in. There's no hurry. We're roughly 1/4 of the way into the cycle, a little bit more. So the journey is quite young. Also, we're not even halfway through. So there's no rush, guys. We can't force the market to give us huge gains. We can just go with the flow. We can kind of listen to the heartbeat of the market to learn how to invest and wait, right? So we have to wait a very long time for these huge crashes to come in and start dollar cost averaging and diversifying into different coins with different narratives with equal amounts of money upon new lows on the way down. We had to a long way. We had to wait. It was a long wait, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Right now, whichever way Bitcoin in the market goes, we're prepared, right? We just stick to our plan. For example, if we see new lows and the market keeps crashing, we keep dollar cost averaging upon new lows with equal amounts of money into the coins specified in the millionaire spreadsheet. Also, in addition to that, whenever I find 100x coins and 30x coins that I believe will do well in the upcoming bullish phase of the cycle, I'll be adding them and I'm invested in them. But the portion of that is going to be much smaller. My main play is the millionaire spreadsheet. So roughly, I'm pretty sure by the time I'm already done, the accumulation phase is over. Probably like 80% is going to be in the millionaire spreadsheet and 20% are going to be high risk, high reward coins, basically, that I invest in also. But, they will give, I'm pretty sure a lot of them will give huge gains. I'm pretty sure some of them will go to zero, just like in a Millionaire spreadsheet. Some coins will pump very hard, some will pump well, and some will not pump well at all and will probably go to zero, which is once again exactly why we diversify. It's all basically a game of speculation. It's all basically a game of chance, right? We have to increase our chances of hitting a few coins that will pump very hard. The only way we can do that is by diversifying. We can't obsess over one project. We can't obsess only over meme coins or utility coins or AI coins or gaming coins. You name it, basically. Exchange coins. You have to make sure that you have a little bit of all. You have to make sure that you basically spread your investment evenly into different spheres of the crypto market, right? Because crypto, like I said many times, I don't think crypto is going anywhere. Ever since the inception of silver, gold, coins, checks, cash, debit cards, credit cards, you name it, right? Every single financial tool, if you will, is still around. It's still used to this day. In fact, here in Dubai, the way you pay with apartments is still to this day with checks, although in many other places in the world is with wire transfers or cash, right? So every single thing is used to this day. People are still buying silver. People are still buying gold. People still use coins, cash, yeah, and crypto is not going anywhere. Of course, it's going to undergo a lot of change, I believe, in the coming years. I believe that this is the last explosive bull market that we're going to have, where the little guy can truly make a lot of money. And then once you get out, if you get out on time, I believe the narrative is really going to change. Regulations are going to kick in, and everything is going to become much slower. The pumps are not going to be as explosive. The dumps are not going to be as huge as they are right now. And basically, the market is going to mature, right? Just like every single financial tool. I mean, look at stocks, for example. Look at gold. Look at silver. They have these explosive phases, and then it dies out, and it becomes a thing that slowly climbs or slowly falls, which is good for crypto. It's good for you if you're here right now, because you're going to basically catch, I believe, the last explosive run. And after that, regulation is going to kick in. The place is going to be really heavily regulated, and it's going to be actually a lot easier for a lot of investors to make money because of the volatility. Yes, for traders, it's going to suck because the volatility is going to be gone. But for investors, it's going to be a great thing, because you'll be able to invest and just hold throughout many years, and make the kind of money that you would probably still not make in the stock market, unless it's a very good stock, like I mean, back in the day it was very explosive and active, like Tesla, for example. Kurt Lambert, good morning, my friend. Glupo, good day, Rob. Good day, my friend. Curly, hey, yo, hello, my friend. TB, hello, legend. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. Thank you for the legend part. I appreciate it. Do you still hold any CSPR? And if so, are you planning to take some profit soon with the recent rise? Do you have some targets in mind to take profit? Thank you in advance. To answer that question, I do have CSPR. And no, I do not plan to take any profits. I know a lot of people, like, you see, this is the thing, what happens in the bear market, right? People out of boredom, because they want profits now, because they can't go through the 4-year cycle. People basically get bored and they want to follow traders. There are a lot of good traders out there, right? And as a trader, I'm definitely, as a day trader, I'm definitely not as good as many other people out there. As a swing trader, I'm quite good. But like I just said earlier, after these severe crashes, I stop trading unless I see some very good opportunity that's so obvious that you just got to take it, right? Maybe it will appear and I'll go for it. But after severe crashes, I stop messing around, because we've waited for roughly 440 days for these excellent entries. Now, let's say I start playing around, taking profits. Please excuse me. Like, for example, if you're on my Patreon, you know that 100x coins, some of them were up 160%, other 120%. Some of the millionaire coins from best entries were up over 200%, right? I'm not going to say which coins, but basically, I do not take any profits, and these coins crashed back down, right? Making higher lows. Do I regret it? Absolutely not, because I'm not here to pocket 100 or 200% pumps. If I was, I would be in the stock market, right? If, I've never made life-changing money and a lot of money pocketing 100, 200% plays. I never have. I've made money, of course, but I never made life-changing money. The way I changed my life around with crypto was playing the whole cycle, right? So this is my third cycle, and the way I've always done it is that you wait for severe crashes, you start dollar cost averaging and diversifying, and then you wait for huge pumps, and then you start laddering out, taking profit on the way up after it has pumped enough, and setting trailing stop losses to make sure if something happens, you're out in excellent profit, which you would still not get in the stock market or anywhere else. So to answer that question, absolutely, I do have CSPR. I'm not taking profits, and the way I see CSPR is just like all other coins, my friend. I see them as long-term holds. What I mean by that, in another 3 years, probably, maybe in 2 years, we'll start taking profits. But like I said, cycles are composed of roughly 4 years, maybe more, depending on whether or not cycles are lengthening. We've yet to see that. And that's the way I play it. That's where the huge gains are made. You're not going to make, like statistically, I keep reiterating this, 95% of day traders lose money, 90% of overall traders lose money, and only 80% of investors lose money. That means that investors are 4 times more successful than day traders. That means you're 4 times more likely to make money investing than day trading in crypto, right? I believe this data, statistical data, was released by CNBC like probably a month ago now. So what I'm trying to say is, when you invest, not only are you more likely to make a lot more money, but it's not only are you more likely to make money, you're likely to make much more money than you are trading, unless you use leverage. And leverage is very dangerous. I never use leverage because it really is a very dangerous thing. You can completely ruin not just your account, your life with leverage trading. And never use leverage because it's very dangerous. So, unless you're basically, getting some kind of like a 30% pump or even like 100% pump, like some of our coins, and you're using 100x leverage, sure, you're going to make good money. But, people keep posting these wins with their leverage trades. But how come they're not posting what they lose? I'm pretty sure if the data is out there, right, that only 95% of day traders are successful and 90% of overall traders are successful, that means a lot of people are losing a lot of money. And that means even those traders who are posting these wins are not posting their losses, right? So, there's something to think about. That's why I definitely stay away from trading for now. Purely investment, waiting, being very patient is going to take a lot of time, guys. Like I kept reading this when we're taking profits, near the top, saying that it's going to take time for us to crash. Based on historic data, we have crashed in roughly that time frame, with roughly the amount of percentage in fall that we're talking about. We've dollar cost averaging diversified enough. We're not going to FOMO. We're not going to start buying green candles. If we get new lows, we're going to keep dollar cost averaging. If not, we're dollar cost averaging and diversified enough. Now we'll wait and we'll take profits when it's time to take profits. And these profits will be much bigger than trading. It won't be 100, 200, 300, 500%. It will be 1,000 to 10,000%. You know what I mean? The profits will be completely different. And that's exactly how I was able to achieve financial freedom, by playing the long-term game, investing. Curly, thank you for that question, my friend. Yes, absolutely. We're loving our holiday. We're, like I said, in Dubai right now. I got all my paperwork done. Now we're apartment hunting. I got to do a few other things with the authorities. And then I hope in roughly like a month and a half, I'll be able to fully, finish up all this, basically boring stuff, and just finally move, and I'll be here for good. Glupot. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Rob, what is the minimum tier to get access to your 100x alts list? I'm a patron at the low level presently. Thank you for that question, my friend. So there are 2 different lists, right? There's only one coin in the first list. The first one is the $49 list, which is going to be 30x plays. The way that goes is basically, the reason why I started it is my job is to make as much money as I can and help my members make as much money as they can. That's why I keep saying, we're diversified with dollar cost average. And not only that, if you notice, we bought different coins at different levels. Some also, for example, we bought when we were down 80%, some 85%, some 90, some 95, and lower and lower and lower, right? Same thing with profits, right? Some coins we're going to be taking profits at after 5x, 10x, 15x, 20x, 25x, 30x, and out. Then there are going to be coins where we're going to be taking profits with, roughly 10x, 20x, 50x, 70x, 100x. And there's always a stop loss in case, for example, you never get the 70 or 100x. Let's say the stop loss is at 35. It hits, you get out. Maybe it's at 20x, it hits, you get out, right? Still a great profit. So the other list with the 18 100x coins, these are basically the coins that I've done heavy research on, looked at the chart, studied, compared them to the other coins I've pumped in the past. These are the coins, what I call the high risk, high reward, right? That tier is $99. So I believe these coins are the most explosive. Like the majority of my portfolio is in the millionaire spreadsheet strategy, the one that you're in, because that's the safest bet, the easiest way to make money in crypto. I purposely designed that strategy and been using it myself now in the 3rd cycle. And, I feel very comfortable with it. That's because that's what I've been doing, for years now, for over half a decade. But the 99 tier coins, basically, if you weren't patron early on, I don't know if you knew, people kept asking me, can you please give us some high risk, high reward coins? Like, for example, when I was buying BNB below $5 before it did 100x and went to over $500, VET before it did 80x. So I said, sure, guys. absolutely we can launch that tier, but I just wanted to make it clear right from the get-go that a lot of these coins will deliver huge profits like 50 to 100x, but also a lot of these coins are going to go to zero. So it's very important to be aware of that, right? So you have to think about whether or not it's for you. Personally, it's completely for me because, like I said, the way it works, let's say you have 2100x coins, right? Let's say even 15 of them go to zero, which they will not. But let's just say, for the sake of the argument, the other 50 to 100x. That's it. Not only did you make your money back, but you made great, great profits, insane profits if they 50 to 100x, 5 of them, right? So mathematically, it makes perfect sense. And I'm pretty sure it won't be 15 going to zero. I'm pretty sure half or more than half will deliver, right? And the profits will be very, very good. Because in the past, I've done this and I had several of the coins that I did this with go to zero. And then I had over half do very, very, very well. But they're risky, right? The reason is also people, for example, you see, how would you put this? Very often you tell something to people and then don't do what you say exactly, right? So instead of, let's say, buying all the 18 coins right now in a $100 list, somebody will go and buy only 10, right? And maybe out of those 10, only 3 will deliver, right? And then all the others delivered that he did not buy the other 8 and then is angry about it. You know what I mean? You can do that. But I keep saying on my page and also, guys, please don't start getting creative. You either follow the program and do what I do or you don't. Please don't do something in between, because if you do something different, you're going to get different results. It's very important. Either do your own thing, or if you're following me and doing what I'm doing, do exactly what I'm doing, please, kindly. If not, it's better than probably not to even touch that. Piro Jeff, what up, Rob Sniper? Hello, Piro. Thank you, my friend. Do you expect there to be a settlement or end to this lawsuit by the end of March? Where do you stand? I'm with Mr. Hogan's time frame, March 15, 30th. Well, that's a very, very nice date. I really hope so. And, I've got nothing but respect for Jeremy Hogan. He's doing a great thing. And he's like, he's like a gem of this community over these years. He's a great dude. Shout out to him, say hi to him from me if you ever talk to him. I will not sit here the thing is, Hogan, he's a professional, right? He knows what he's talking about. I'm not going to sit here and talk about time frames, lawsuit, when it's going to get settled, because I'm not a lawyer. I have no education. I have nothing to do with law. I have no idea how that stuff works. I haven't even looked into it, right? So I have no idea. That's the answer. Honest answer, no idea, my friend. But what I'm really hoping for, of course, because I do have what I consider to be a big bag of XRP, I really hope that Ripple are going to win. Because I keep reiterating this and repeating this, because if XRP wins this lawsuit, Ripple wins the XRP related lawsuit, it's not just good for XRP. First of all, of course, it would be great because there might be a speculative pump that will pump hard and then go back down, right? Unsustainable pump. I don't really care about that. What I care about is the long term, right? Because XRP historically always pumps together with the rest of the market. What happened the last time, the SEC waited literally for 2-3 days after Bitcoin reached its all-time high and sued XRP. The only coin that was down 70 or 80% to 2-3 days, well, everything kept pumping. This is pure corruption. Pure corruption. It's not normal. When I start talking about it, I grow very angry. So I apologize if I seem frustrated. But anyway, the point being, it's great because in the long term, if we win the lawsuit, and if that means basically XRP is going to get delisted by all the exchanges, because the exchanges no longer will be scared, since XRP is not a security officially, I mean by law, and the SEC leaves them alone. They'll relist XRP and they won't be scared that the SEC is coming for them. So they released XRP. Once again, there's no thundercloud hanging over investors' head. They no longer have to stay away from XRP because they don't know which way it's going to go, because then utility narrative kicks in with the speed much faster than Bitcoin, much cheaper to transact. Same with Ethereum and all of that, right? So in the long term, I believe that if they win the what was supposed to happen in the last bull market will actually happen, right? Because XLM and XRP are the only 2 coins out of 9 coins which I invested, which did not deliver in accordance with my plan, right? Although they did pump quite well, yeah. For example, I said that Bitcoin is going to pump roughly 2,000%. It did. Then I said that Ethereum is going to do roughly 3x of what Bitcoin did. It did roughly that percentage-wise. And then I also said that XRP is going to do roughly 3 times of what Ethereum did. Unfortunately, it did not. And I really messed up with that one, and I'm quite upset about it because, I did have a good amount of XRP. But, whatever. It is what it is. The SEC really ruined that pump. They really had exchange the list, they had people get all scared, not touch the coin. So once that's gone and we win the lawsuit, I believe, of course, the potential is great because you have also Ripple backing like the coin, working with the coin, using the technology, meeting with very serious people. So, they're going to be promoting it. So definitely, crypto has a future, and I really don't see how XRP does not have a future in the crypto world. So let's hope for good news. Let's stay positive. Let's hope that we win, and let's hope that XRP finally gives the XRP community the returns it deserves. Because my goodness gracious, has the XRP community been through a lot? It's been through a lot, man. Nobody's been through that much, I would say. So let's really hope so. That being said, let's please not fan over XRP or any other coin with any great utility narrative or use case. Let's please diversify and dollar cost average with equal amounts of money into every single project with different narratives. Let's give ourselves options. Let's maximize our chances of catching huge pumps, because as we well know, unfortunately, utility in the past has not proven to be a great tool to predict pumps, right? So you have a lot of meme coins, you have a lot of exchange coins, you have a lot of coins that basically even don't have zero utility that pump harder than coins with great utility, right? Which is why you should have all kinds of different coins with all kinds of different narratives: utility coins, exchange coins, AI coins, gaming coins. You get the point, basically. Utility can also be with different use cases, right? There are a lot of different use cases out there. So diversify into different utility narratives. I hope I answered the question well, my friend. Yep, Glupa, you're welcome for that, my friend. Awesome. Your patron is awesome. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate the shout out. Thank you very much. From the Rob Art newsletter for $99 and $299 cheers. XRP price predictions and BTC sell targets from the Millionaire spreadsheet. Is your XRP sell target 17 to 18? I've changed my XRP targets. I still do believe that there will come a time when it was 7 to 13. I still believe in those targets, but the strategy of taking profits has changed, and all the Patreon members will be updated with, just like I said, every single time when we're swing trading Link, ADA, other coins, and just like in the future, the moment I'm going to buy something, sell something, you know about it within 30 seconds or a minute, and the profit taking strategy changed. We're going to make sure that we pay ourselves this time with XRP. And we're going to make sure that also we leave enough on the table in case it does pump very well, so we profit from that also. Bart Babich, let's say XRP loses the suit. What's your play after that when it comes to XRP? Honestly, I'm just holding my XRP. Even if they lose, I'm holding my XRP because I put myself in a position where I'm not a maximalist of any coin. So if anything happens to any coin, I'm not going to get hurt, no matter what happens to any project. Excuse me. I think probably if, God forbid, if they do lose, I think the price will drop significantly. And I'll tell you the truth, I'll probably try to load up, see if it's possible to still buy it in some exchange or somewhere. Of course, it will probably be difficult to do because if they do lose, and it's basically, if they lose, it's going to be probably problematic because no exchange is probably going to be wanting to sell it. But let's not go there yet, my friend, right? For now, we just need to diversify. God knows what's going to happen. Maybe it will be declared a security, maybe not. So, it's really a gamble at this point. Jean-Pierre Lafont. Salut, mec. Tu es français? Hi, Rob. Thank you for the Patreon. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for being there. Truly appreciate all your work. Thank you. Happy to see you in Dubai. Are you looking at any metaverse coins? Good question. I am. If you got any suggestions, let me know. I'll check out. The thing is, you see, I don't only if you're on my Patreon, you know how I look at coins. I don't just look at utility narratives, community, and all the other stuff. What's very important to me also as a guy who's into technicals, I look at the chart. I compare the chart structures to other coins that have pumped very well in the past. Of course, they vary and they're different, but there is actually a certain structure, chart structure that I use and always analyze that is nearly in every single one of these coins. Okay, not nearly every single one. That's in enough of these coins. A lot of these coins are pumped hard. A lot of them have similar setups. That knock life. Hi, Rob. How Harold, much love, brother. Thank you. Likewise, my friend. I'm late. What have you been talking about? My friend, we've been talking about just, the current price action, the XRP lawsuit, the diversifying dollar cost averaging, the good old stuff. Please kindly take a minute to watch in the beginning. Yeah. Thank you for joining, my friend. Florian, hi Rob. Hello, my friend. How are you? Thanks for everything. You're welcome, and thank you for joining. Where is the cookie? I'm going for it later on, my friend. I'm going for a cookie, a muffin, and caramel cappuccino as always. Are you doing the same strategy just with more money? Absolutely, absolutely, my friend. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. The reason why in the $5 spreadsheet I said that you need roughly $10,000 is because when I was starting off in this space in my first cycle, I only had $12,800 to invest. And what I do right now is just I have a lot more money after all these profits, and I just basically just do what it says in the Millionaire spreadsheet with roughly 80% of my portfolio, but of course with larger sums. Um, awesome. Thank you for the answer. Thank you for the question, my friend. We'll be posting when you sell XRP at the $5 Millionaire spreadsheet levels. Oh, of course, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Whenever I sell a certain portion, a certain percentage, a certain price target, you will know, like I said, within 30 seconds or 1 minute, right away. Bart Babich, thank you for the answer. Once again, Bart, thank you for the question. Thank you for finding the time to come and join. Kurt Lambrecht, do you think VeChain can repeat last cycle gains? Absolutely, I think that's very possible. I think that VT can pump very hard again, and I think that it can pump just well. And absolutely, absolutely, I think that VT has potential. Harsh T, can you look at Quardo, by the way, part of your Patreon? Harsh T, thank you, my friend, for that question. Quardo, what's the name of the full project? Let me take a snapshot. Let me take a snapshot and I'll look for it. Hit me up on Twitter with that also, Harsh T, please. DM me on Twitter. Say that it was you who asked the question. Remind me, please, and I'll check it out for you. Jean-Pierre Lafont, merci Rob. Pas de problème, mon ami. De rien. Pete Brander, hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. Are you still holding XRP? Yes, I am, my friend. I have what I personally consider to be a big bag of XRP. Maybe for some people, it's like tiny, but for me, it's big. Pete Brander, thoughts on Songbird? I would rather not go there. I just don't want to touch Songbird. I don't want to, with all due respect, my friend. Thank you for the wonderful question. I don't want to touch it. I just don't want to deal with, all the emotional answers afterwards. Corrido is the full name. Okay, Harshti. Okay, please kindly remind me, my friend. I don't mean to sound like like an a-hole, but I just have so many students and so many questions and so many different projects, and I'm working day and night practically. So please, I would appreciate it if you would take the time to hit me up, DM me on Twitter, so I can actually look into this for you. John Kenny, hello, my friend. How are you? Tyson Bailey, carrot on the stick. What do you mean, my friend? And welcome. Kurt Lambert, thank you for the question. Big Buzz, what's up? What's up, my friend? How are you? Ben Millen, hey Rob, hello, my friend. Did you say that all the 100x coins are available in the $99 tier? Yes, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely, they're all there in the $99 tier. All the 100x coins are there. Tyson Bailey, wow, you've been subbed for 3 years. OG, my friend. Wow, that is such an honor. I swear to God, it's when I meet somebody who's been subscribed for like years or been here with me since 2016. I don't know. I get a little bit emotional, to tell the truth. It's just such a wonderful thing, and I actually really wish I'll be able to meet a lot of you in real life, like in person, because I feel like there are some people I've been talking to since 2016 quite often, like weekly or a monthly basis, and you kind of start liking the people that you talk to, So yeah, guys, like I said, I'll be fully settled in Dubai in like a month and a half. If you're ever in Dubai or if you live in Dubai, hit me up on Twitter, guys. Hit me up, send a tweet, DM, say I'm here. Let's meet up, guys. It will be an honor and a pleasure to meet you, my friends. That knock life, yeah. Wow, moving a little too fast. Michael Nolan, would you ever start to cash before all-time highs are breached, considering how previous cycles worked to receive Queen? Michael Nolan, I'm sorry, I didn't quite get your question, my friend. Could you please kindly rephrase that? Peter Brander, yes, my friend, we're still here. We're still here. Marco Shola, I'm sorry, my friend, if I didn't say your name correctly. Rob, enjoy Dubai, brother. Thank you, my friend. Uh, been there last week, following you since 2017. Wow, since 2017. Wow, this is what I mean. One of the OGs. Such a pleasure, my friend. Thank you. Is the bottom in, brother? What's your honest opinion? Take care, brother. Thank you for everything. Okay, honest opinion is this. Thank you very much for that wonderful question. I hope you and your family are well, and thank you for finding the time to join. I personally believe that, like, you see, people obsess too much about bottoms and tops. This is exactly why a lot of people miss out on great opportunities and entries, and exactly why people miss out on great profit taking, right? There's absolutely no need to obsess over the bottom and think like a bear or a bull. Think of the market in percentages, right? Of course, the percentage is huge if, for example, you're buying after a 90% or a 99% crash, because basically a 99% crash from an all-time high is another 90% crash from basically after a 90% crash, right? But that being said, right, this is exactly why I have my strategy, right? This is exactly why I wait for huge crashes and start dollar cost averaging with equal amounts of money on the way down upon new lows and invest into different coins, right? The answer is historically, it would make sense for Bitcoin bottom to be in. It would make sense because we're roughly in the middle of where the last two bottoms were formed in the last two cycles. So historically, it makes sense, yes. Percentage wise, it makes sense. Yes, we crashed roughly 80%, which we've been waiting for. 78% to be exact is roughly 80%. Time frame wise, it makes sense. But there's this theory ongoing that might be true that market cycles are lengthening. Right now, there's no data to support that. If we have in fact bottomed, which is possible, then we're sticking to 4-year cycles. If, for example, we progress, and if you're in my Patreon, you know what kind of targets I expect this year, what can happen. I don't think 2023 will be anything great or massive, but I do believe in certain pumps. And then we keep pumping, making higher lows. Yes, I think everything is fine and we basically reversed. Until then, we haven't started doing that yet. There's no technical proof of a bottom being in. We've yet to see technical proof on the chart that the bottom is in, right? For now, all I'm doing is, I still got my entries lower. If those entries come, I'm dollar cost averaging and diversifying on the way down upon new lows with equal amounts of money. If they don't come, I've diversified and dollar cost averaged enough, and I'm waiting. Either way, right now, I'm waiting. I'm neutral. Like I said, I'm neither a bull or a bear. If we crash hard and more of our entries are executed, I'll become bullish. If we get some proper chaos and people will be saying, "Oh my God, this is so depressing," you'll see me become bullish. Right now, I'm neutral because what I call is we're currently in the macro accumulation phase, right? If we pump hard, I'll become bearish. You will see all kinds of hype and people saying this is amazing, all this excitement. I'll be bearish. So right now I'm neutral. It really doesn't matter to me if the bottom is in. It will make sense for it historically to be in, but it really does not matter to me. Is the bottom in or not? I have a strategy and a plan I follow, and no matter what happens, I'm going to follow that plan. To me, the main tool I use is percentages, as you well know. It's not time frames, it's not technical analysis, it's not horizontal or diagonal resistance. It's percentages, right? I stopped thinking like a bull and a bear, and I think strictly as an investor in percentages. And the percentages are good to start dollar cost averaging and diversifying upon new lows. We're in the macro accumulation phase. We can go lower, we can go higher, but we're finding the macro accumulation phase. If you don't know what I'm referring to, you don't know how to accumulate, what to accumulate, once again, the link to my Patreon is down below, and you can join and do exactly what I'm doing, basically. Harshti just DM'd you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. I'll check that out. Knock Life. I sold all my crypto in December 2022, so I can confirm the bottom is in. You are welcome. It is my service for you guys. Kidding. Not a good joke. Good joke, my friend. Good joke. Awesome. Yeah, been following you since 2018, but didn't listen. I went all in on XRP in 2018. Damn bear. Still holding even after the SEC nonsense, but now I'm diversified into 29 coins, thanks to you. Thank you, my friend. Much better approach. I know there are a lot of people who say 20, 30, 50 calls is too much. I'm definitely not one of them. It definitely takes up all your time, but that's exactly why I have my Patreon. So you don't have to sit there day and night to do what I do, because I do this day and night, 24/7. My job is 24/7, basically. I don't really, it's great to be your own boss and be financially free. But if you want to keep making money and you want to be financially free, you got to put in the work. So yes, of course, it's challenging to, keep track of all these coins, but just don't be lazy, and you have to do it nonstop. My day is basically 24/7 on the phone, or the computer. I'm always analyzing coins. I'm always looking at the coins in my portfolio, and seeing the targets hit and all that. So well done, my friend. And no big deal. Maybe XRP will perform well in this cycle. If it doesn't matter, because you got other coins. But well done. Diversify. Very, very nice. Oh, Canator, my friend. This is an OG right there, my friends. This is an OG. A little late, just we leaving some best wishes for you all. Thank you, my friend. That's so nice of you. Enjoy your time with family and friends. Thank you, Canator. The same to you, my friend. Florian, Rob, excuse me. You have had 2 cycles now. The third is about to start. Actually, my friend, the third one started. I'm sorry, maybe like maybe I didn't explain it well. The market cycle starts the moment Bitcoin tops out. So it started the moment it topped out at 69K. That was the beginning of a new cycle. We're roughly like 450 days, I believe, into this cycle, something around that. Excuse me. But again, to answer your question, what is the average multiplier for a cycle? My friend, thank you. That's a wonderful question. But you see, please read the updates on my Patreon, and I'm going to keep updating. This is the answer to this question is it would require a lot of time, my friend. But to answer that, returns are diminishing. They're becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, just like they do with any single market. So you can't really answer that question per se, right? Some coins, for some reason, pump harder, old coins that they did before. Some pump less, some the same, roughly. So, but with Bitcoin, returns are diminishing, the number one coin, right? So it's quite hard to answer. I believe also the returns with Ethereum are diminishing. So the two main coins in crypto, right? Like the two blue chips, if you will. But that's exactly why we diversify, why we have different profit taking strategies, why we have different buying strategies, because we'll mix up. It's all a game of chance. We'll do everything that we can to increase and maximize the chances of our success, right? All I can say is that different coins are going to pump differently at different times. Some will pump, a month before the others and top out. Some will pump a few days later, a week later, 2 weeks later, and all of them will deliver different returns. Jean-Pierre Lafond, diversifying into different coins stood out for me. Thank you for that. Why do some big accounts hate on XRP? If they don't like it, then why talk about it? I'm glad that you're diversifying, my friend. Well done. I don't know why people hate on XRP. I don't know why. I think maybe, I don't know. It's a great coin. It has great utility. I have a lot of great friends in there. People are very nice. I don't know. Maybe it's because of like the smaller portion of the community that are very toxic, or maybe like the ridiculous like riddle stuff with teddy bears, and all that. Maybe that's why. I don't know, because I don't really know of any other community that has that stuff. And frankly, I just kind of wish that we would stop doing that in our community, and just look more at technicals and data and whatnot. But whatever, as long as that's what, like, if it's your cup of tea, it's your cup of tea. Everybody has something they like. But to answer your question, I think probably because of that. Probably. I don't know. Or maybe because there's so much of us. We're probably the biggest community. I don't know. Ismail Muhammad. Hi, bro. Thanks so much for everything. Oh, thank you for that nice message, Ismail Muhammad. Thank you. Curly, you still going to get a Bentley? I'm not quite sure. We'll see what I'm going to get. I'm definitely going to get the nice car, but we'll see which one. While I'm here in Dubai, you'll see the updates on Twitter, and later on when I'll be living here, I'll be renting out a lot of nice cars. And the goal to that is to see what I like best. Because, I've been in different cars in my life, and I want to make sure that I go through a lot of them. I'm going to try out McLarens, Lambos, Ferraris, the new Rolls, Aston Martins. Like, there's a lot of cars. Like, I wish I could buy several at the same time, and I could, but I won't, because there's difference between you being able to buy something and being able to afford it. So I believe this is the reason why a lot of people, unfortunately, go broke when they make money, because, let's say you make $5 million and you go out and you buy three, four, five cars that are luxury cars. Let's be honest, you can buy it, but you can't afford it. With $5 million, you cannot afford several different luxury cars, because I can tell you for sure from experience that Lambos and McLarens, they're like toys, they keep breaking nonstop, right? So um, we'll see. We'll see. I'll get one practical car that's basically for everyday use, something normal that is an actual car, not a toy. And then, yeah, I'll get some kind of toy car, that I like. We'll see what it is. Harsh T. Oh, you live here in Dubai too. Well, bro, like I said, you hit me up, right, on Twitter. Let's try to organize something. But it gets boring easily. Well, the same thing. I've spent the majority of my life in Switzerland. I grew up there and I lived there, and I can tell you that Switzerland's amazing. It's beautiful. It's just like heaven on earth, pretty much. But it also gets very boring. I think it gets boring anywhere. The big fella. Why do you need an expensive car? Well, my friend, to answer that question, I think it's not that you need it, it's what you want, right? Life is not really about what you need, it's about what you want. So I see life like this. Once you cover your basic needs, life is all about what you want, right? If you're dressed, well, if you have a roof over your head, your stomach is full, uh, life is what you want after this. If you want to travel, if you want to make your wife and kids happy, if you want to get yourself something nice, it's not about life is not about needs. Once you covered your basic needs, life is about wants, what you want, right? And nice sports car. I mean, I've had Aston Martin DB9 in the past together with my brother, and I used to own a Rolls Royce Phantom 7. As you know, I've sold them years ago. To answer that question is, I guess, like like a little boy, right? You're growing up, you've played Need for Speed, right? I've all want nice cars, it's like a boy thing, I think, personally. So yeah. Harsh T, yes, I've been here all my life, 27 years of it. Wow, really? So you're local, yeah? Uh, all right, my friends, it's been 41 minutes that I've been doing this live. I really appreciate the fact that every single one of you took the time to come and talk. Really appreciate your time. I'm probably going to go now because my wife and child are waiting for me. We're going to go. I'm not sure where we're going to go. We'll see. Like, we have a few things that we want to do. And in addition to that, I have to do some, work related stuff. So, I'm probably going to bounce. I really appreciate your time. I wish you all a wonderful day. Go do something that you like and that you enjoy, my friends. Life is short. We have to enjoy it as much as we can. Sending my love, sending my regards to you and your loved ones. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye bye, my friends.